time for Piggly's Storyteller Playhouse. Come on. How's it going, everyone? Hi. I hope I'm not late.
Not at all, Piggly. You're just in time. Howdy, children. I'm Cowgirl Christy Lewis, and a storyteller of Cowboy Tales. Now, there's a lot of fun ways to tell a story, and a lot of different styles of stories to tell. But there's one story that uses a lot of exaggeration. Who here can tell me what exaggeration means?
You make it seem more than it really is.
Very good, or stretching that truth. And the story that I'm going to tell you uses a lot of exaggeration. It's called a tall tale. And I'm going to use some of these spinning ropes to help tell that story. Out on the lonely prairie, after the sun went down in the western sky, all those cowboys would gather together around a blazing campfire, pulling yarns and telling stories about good old Cactus Jack. He was the best trick roper in all the West, and he could pick up a rattlesnake, turn it into a lasso, and spin it all around. Then there was the time when there was the big drought in Texas. Well, Cactus Jack got so mad, he forgot how thirsty he was, and he started stomping in a circle. He started jumping on the ground so hard that he dug a well right down to the ground. Well, it sent a geyser up so high that those folks in town had water a-gushing for 20 years. Now, Cactus Jack got a liking to one of those pretty cowgirls in town, and he decided he'd throw a wedding loop around her, give her a kiss, and he made her his wife. Well, at their wedding, the best of the dancing was to be seen west of the Mississippi. And those cowboys and all those dancing girls, they got to two-stepping, side-stepping, and high-stepping. Because within a few years, Cactus Jack had to prove to himself that he was still the best trick roper in the West. So he got out his rope and took a whole year, and he skipped his rope from one end of Texas all the way to the other end, just like this. And yes, Cactus Jack was the best trick roper in all the West. So as you can see, a tall tale is a fun story to tell, but there's lots of other tales. We have folk tales and fables, fairy tales, and lots of other tales. But to me, my favorite is a tall tale.
Stories can be told in lots of different ways. Which way is your favorite?